Hello folks, my name's David Edgar, I'm the host of Heart and Hand, the Rangers podcast, and I'm joining you tonight after Rangers, get your Brexit jokes in, did better than Theresa May could do, and exited Europe after a 1-0 defeat by Rapid Vienna in Austria. And it's strange because I am obviously gutted that we went out, and to get so close and to be there on the last day and have a chance of getting through and not make it is pretty painful. But then I remember back to that game against Scoopy, and if you told me then that the journey would be what it was, I would have spit on your neck. I would not have believed you. So it's a heartbreaker, it really is. But I think that the team have given us a lot more to be proud of over this campaign than we have to be upset about. We went out tonight 1-0, played a 4-1-4-1 tonight. Borna Barisic back in the side, Ross McCrory came into the side. That meant Ryan Jack playing a little bit further forward in the midfield, and Scott Arfield out on the right. And I thought we were the better team. I thought we controlled large parts of the game. We were very solid looking for most of the match, but we lacked creativity. This is not news, we knew that, and especially when you're missing players like Candace tonight, who might have made a difference for us, or Ryan Kent. We were down to the bare bones, and we have a lot of solid players, a lot of honest trials, but we didn't have that spark of inspiration. That's not to say we were absolutely brilliant. The pitch was a disaster, don't get me wrong, but that wasn't the reason that Rangers didn't go through tonight. But the passing from both teams bordered on comical at times, it really was. You had to see it to believe it, but even so, Rangers could have taken the lead in the first half. A superb free kick in by James Tavernier. Up went Connor Goldson, thundered a header off the bar. And at that point I just thought, memories of Munich 1999 came flooding back, and unfortunately it was to prove to be the case. Rangers in the second half went for it with about 20 minutes to go. That left a few gaps at the back, and from a misplaced Alan McGregor clearance, they got a goal coming on the counter. Certainly not going to have any words of criticism for Alan McGregor. If it wasn't for him, we most certainly would not be here at this stage, so there's absolutely no complaints from me about that. And that was it, and unfortunately we just did a wee bit too much to do. We'll look back on the Spartak games. It was the Spartak games that cost us in this tournament, and we should have taken more from them, and we didn't. And it's a question of what ifs. And I've seen a lot of people on social media saying, they were rubbish, and we should have beat them. We're not a great side. We were put together in one transfer window, and all the things that we know we lack are true. We lack creativity, we lack consistency. So I think that you need to look at the base where we started and where these other teams started. And if you remember at the end of last season, this looked a million miles away. And we're slightly ahead of schedule. If anything, it was probably the fact that we'd done so well that our expectation level raised, and in the end that's what's led to tonight's disappointment. But overall, I'm pretty proud, and I can't wait to have another crack at European football next year. Unfortunately, I'll need to wait a bit longer than February, which I thought at the start, but Rangers absolutely will be back. And after the last 6 years, and then the embarrassment last year against Progrès Niederkorn, don't try to tell me this wasn't a good run, because it absolutely was. And Rangers will be back, and hopefully can continue to develop in Europe, because we've learned a lot of lessons tonight and through the campaign, and made a lot of money while we're doing it. So it's all been good, but unfortunately now highs such as Ufa or Rapid Vienna at home, they're gone now, and we need to now look to get our league form back on track, because it's went down the hill in the last couple of games, and we need to get back on the plus side. No more Thursday nights means a lot more Saturday 3 p.m. kickoffs, especially at home. I'm delighted about that. But it's a sore one. We'll regroup. But I will say this, Rangers, you have Hamilton at home on Sunday. You have got to get 3 points. Get that done, and we can start to look forward to the rest of the season with a little bit more hope. But we still have a Scottish Cup to compete for, and we still have a league title to compete for. Yes, we've taken a hit in the last couple of weeks, but it's by no means done. So fingers crossed, and let's see the team get their heads down, come back and start to work hard. So proud of the run, disappointed tonight, and I'll talk to you again on Sunday after the match. Thanks for listening. Bye.